Okay. Hello, people! Yes, today we're going to take a look at some complete... Whoa. Okay, where's the sound? Hello, sound? I think the recording... I think the game died. Bugger. If I can insert the cartridge in, if it'll actually decide to work. Probably not even going to be able to attempt this, because apparently the cartridge does not want to cooperate with me today. Great. See, apparently it's produced under license by Sega. Thank you. So now that the game has actually decided to work, let's do this. Because when I played Perfect Weapon on PS1 recently, yes, I figured, you know what, I could turn this into a series. And so I figured, hey, let's play a much better game. And I was like, well, I got some composite cables from my Mega Drive recently, so... Oh well, some really bad blur and stuff on the screen. It works though, so... I don't know. Yeah. Like I was saying. Yeah, after playing the god-awful Perfect Weapon on the PS1 recently, I figured, hey, I could turn this into a series. And so I figured, yeah. Now, there are other people that have tried to do... Well, I say try to. There are people that do stuff like this, where they basically... You know, they play a game, and as soon as they die, they stop the recording. Which is basically what I'm doing here. Basically, I'm going to try to play through Sonic the Hedgehog. But, as soon as I die, even once, it doesn't matter, you know, how many lives I got or anything like that, I just stop the recording. So let's see how far I can get, because Sonic the Hedgehog is, you know, is a classic. You know, I used to play, well, I didn't play this game back in the day, at least not until I got the Sonic Mega Collection anyway. I mean, I had Sonic 2 as a kid. I had the Game Gear version of this back in the day. In fact, actually, I do want to play the Master System versions of the Sonic games at some point, because no one ever seems to talk about them. You know, I mean, if people bring up the 8-bit versions, they always talk about the Game Gear ones, because those are the ones that got released in America. And, yeah. I mean, the first Sonic got released on the Master System in America as well, but the Master System was basically dead by that point, so, yeah. Just a bit of a shame. I'm pretty sure the only reason they died the way it did was because Nintendo were bastards who basically just decided to hog all the developers. So, yeah. Thanks, Nintendo. Yeah, and I do like the NES. Well, kind of. I like the American NES. The European one, not quite so much. Because the European one doesn't... Well, I mean, for starters, it's, like, ridiculously expensive, from what I've noticed. You know, it's like you want to get a European NES, don't even bother if you... Especially if you live in, like, the UK or whatever. Whatever places... Because I think there's two regions, like, there's Region A and there's Region B. And Region B is, like, far cheaper, I think, but at the same time, it's like... Yeah. You know. Of course, I live in the UK, and the thing about the NES is no one bought it in the UK. Just no one. I didn't have a NES as a kid. You know, because I played the first few Mario games as a kid, but I played those on Super Mario All-Stars on Super Nintendo, which is brilliant. You know, Super Nintendo is a great console. I prefer the Mega Drive, simply because I just played, maybe just because I played it more back in the day, but yeah, I just prefer the Mega Drive. I think it's just the games sort of appeal to me more than the Super Nintendo ones. I mean, the Super Nintendo was a lot of, like, you know, RPGs and, like, just more in-depth games, which I don't really tend to play quite so much. Oh, no, I don't want to die like this. I'm not going to count losing in the special stages as death, because it shouldn't really. Wait, oh, okay, I was supposed to be... Oh, okay, I thought I was supposed to go in that way, but I didn't. I've forgotten how to get... I've forgotten what to do in the special stages. Actually... This was probably a bad game to choose the first episode, because I wanted to make the first episode a short one. I probably should pick, like, Crash Bandicoot or something like that. Because I figure if I pick Crash Bandicoot, I'll probably die on, like, the 4th or 5th level. But, yeah, this... Yeah, I mean... In fact, I'm going to say this right now, I have actually beaten this game without dying. I'm not even joking about that. Like, once I was like, you know what, I'm bored, I'm just going to play Sonic on an emulator. And before I knew it, I actually beat the game. And I had the Chaos Emeralds or anything, which is cool. Oh, okay, that was kind of weird. I think the game just glitched out there for a second. Like I got on the platform and then it just fell off randomly. That was weird. Okay, I want to get up. I mean, I know you can go through the wall. I just feel like going this way because it's easier, I think. I don't know why I'm going through the rings. There's no bonus stage at the end of this one, so. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, close. It could have been a really short episode right there. Is there an invincibility box around here? Not that I need it, because first... I mean, a lot of the bosses in this game are really easy anyway. This one especially. Actually, what's really funny is, like, I remember, like, there's actually, like, a pirated... Well, I say pirated. There's, like, a bootleg port of this for the Famicom called Samari. I don't have the game. Well, at least... I don't have Samari. I'm expecting to get, actually, a multi-cart which has an altered version of it called the Hummer, which is basically the same game except some of the levels are missing, and I think the main character's different. Instead of Mario, you have like a horse. I have no idea when I'm talking about this stuff. Also, yeah, one thing that I neglected to point out, which you most likely already noticed, is just how slow the game is. I don't get like why this game is so slow. I mean, especially seeing as, like, most Mega Drive games run at the same speed as the NTSC versions. So, like, out of all the games to run slow with Sonic. I mean, you play, like, Sonic 2 or something. Well, I think Sonic 2 is slow as well, but at least the music is the right speed. Which kind of sort of distracts you from the fact that it's slow, kind of. Yeah. And like I was saying, as a kid, like, I played Sonic 2 on the Mega Drive. I didn't have this, I don't think. I also don't remember playing this back in the day until I got Sonic Mega Collection on GameCube. Which I don't actually have that anymore. Like, but then again, I mean, I have Sonic Gems Collection on PS. No, Sonic Mega Collection Plus on PS2. I've also got Sonic Gems Collection, which is cool because it's got like Sonic CD and Sonic the Fighters, which is actually a pretty awesome game. It's like Virtual Fighter, except it's got like Sonic characters and a couple of other characters that I don't think appear in any other games. I mean, there's like a green duck that throws bombs or something, from what I remember. And I remember you can like cheese the game with him, so you just throw bombs at the other players. Something like that. And then there was also Sonic R, which isn't a very good game. I like the soundtrack though. I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's got that sort of like late 90s like poppy sound to it. Oh no, I kind of have a soft spot for some of that stuff. It's just the way I am. Oh, bugger. Ooh. It's a close one right there. Now hopefully we can go for for Emerald number 2, shall we say. Or whatever that even means, I don't know. So finish the act. I don't know what happened to the camera there. That was kind of weird. Also, I don't get like the giant border. I mean, maybe it's just because I'm playing like the PAL version, but still. Well, I said that I'm playing it on a PAL console. Because I don't have an NTSC console. You know, why would I play it on an NTSC console if I don't have one? So again, I think I'm gonna lose here because I can't get to it. Oh, oh. Oh! Oh, yes. Let me get through these barriers. And then we get to that gem. Chaos Emerald, whatever you want to call it. I don't get what they're called emeralds, because, I mean, emeralds are green. But, I mean, in these games, only one of the emeralds in these games are ever green, and the rest of them are, like, different colours. I don't know, it's kind of weird. The Chaos Diamonds. Oh no, maybe diamond was just too obvious of a word, but yeah. So yes, so far so good, at least until that decided to spawn. Also the colours, I don't know. I'm guessing it's probably just because of my cables, but the colours are kind of weird, like, they're a bit brighter than they should be, or at least the dark colours are brighter than they should be. So I don't remember the background being this purple when I played it before. Okay, so give me the shield. Yeah, well you can tell I've beaten this game before. Because usually when I play a game I suck at it. Oh no. And then we've got the Everyone Love part, which is really easy. And we really... So we'll just get through here. I probably should pick a Shinobi game, actually, to do for the first episode, because I'm not very good at the Shinobi games, generally speaking. Oh no. I think it's just because I never really played them back in the day. I mean, I still don't have Shinobi 3. I should really get that game, because it's awesome. I mean, I've got the other two games, your Revenge Shinobi. I got that on one of those Mega Games compilations, which also has like Street of Rage Golden Axe, I think. And I've also got Shadow Dancer, which is... No one ever seems to talk about that game, which I don't really get that because it's a pretty awesome game. You know, it's like... Sure, it's not... You know, a lot of people say it's not as good as the other games. I think it's great in its own way. You know, like it's much more arcade than the other Mega Drive games. And I mean, I've got the original Shinobi on Master System, which is just an awesome game. One of my... In fact, it is probably my favourite Master System game. Granted, I don't have that many of them. I mean, Ninja Gaiden is up there as well. Because there actually was a Ninja Gaiden game for Master System. And it's pretty damn awesome. You know, it's almost like... I'd say it's almost like an unofficial, like, fourth game in the series. But then again, like, even then, like, the actual Ninja Gaiden games for NES, like, they were called, like, Shadow Warriors over here, and I don't think we even got the third one. So, yeah. Like I was saying that, we don't actually tend to get that many, like most of, like, NES games, a large chunk of them just never got released over here. So we're so surprised that, yeah. I mean, a lot of people say Master System doesn't have games. It probably has more games than the NES than the NES got in the UK. Okay, and I don't know what the hell I was doing that for, but... Yeah, okay, I didn't know you could walk through that block. But I did. I'm the best man. I did it. Yeah. So now it's just time to finish the level. Okay. Pretty simple right here. Actually, no, one thing I remember there was like cards that would have like pictures of Sonic 1 on it or something like that. I just remember that, like, from, like, as a kid. I mean, they weren't mine, I think they were my brother's. So, yeah. Okay, so this is special stage number 4. Oh. Here comes the next contestant. So I'm gonna wait. Oh. So, is it up or is it... No, that's... Okay, it's not that way. No, I don't... Okay. Those R things kind of annoying. I don't know. It's like you always seem to hit them at the least opportune times. In fact, do you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of this game called Camel Tree, which was this arcade game. In fact, I've got it on one of those Tidal Legends compilations on PS2. Which is pretty damn awesome. So I think... No. Okay. Yeah, I was about to say I'm going the right way. We're shooting in the right direction. Now it's time for the game to hit me with its laser beam. Yeah. Relax. Don't do it. I can't relax when I keep hitting these stupid R button things. Like... So we got... Without those things, this would be so much easier, I think. Oh no, maybe it's just me, but it feels like it would be. There we go. Got the actual, like, proper emerald.